Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm super excited about this video, and I'm kind of hopeful. I'm kind of nervous because I do have to go to work tonight, so I really hope this whole powder before foundation really does work out well. I have a couple different powders here, so I'm not sure which one I'm wanting to use yet. I do have the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder, which if you guys watch my videos, you guys know I love this powder. But then I also have the LA Girl Pro powder here, and then the Maybelline one as well. So I'm almost thinking maybe I should go with the one that I know I already like. Like, I've only used these a couple times to set my foundation, so I haven't noticed like I haven't like used it enough where I have like an opinion on it yet, but I know that I love the Cover FX one, so maybe I'll just use this one for this video just for the sake of testing it out. And then maybe if you guys want to see me test this same method out using those other products, I can do that for you guys as well. So I'm just putting some powder in the cap. I'm kind of nervous about this because I don't know how this is going to work. I'm guessing I'll go in with a foundation brush and just like pat it on. So I have my powder here in the cap. The brush that I'm using is my Morphe MB4 brush. So you know what? I didn't even prime my skin, so maybe we should do that. I'm just going to try it. I have seen people do this video different ways. Some people like it, some people don't like it, and I just wanted to try it out for myself because I personally have oily skin. I get so shiny throughout the day around my nose area, like right here is like my problem area, and then a little bit on my forehead, but not horrible. Where it really bothers me the most is like my nose area where I get so oily. I did use my Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer Defense Serum. I love that primer, one of my favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of this powder, and I guess I'll just start in my T-zone first. So, oh my god, all over my neck. Okay. Okay. I can't remember if in people's videos if they did it with a beauty blender or if they did it with a brush, but we're just gonna try this out. And I'm just putting this all over my face, but I am gonna concentrate some of that extra powder around my nose. This feels so weird. Definitely doesn't feel heavy or anything like I thought it would. And then just here in my forehead. I like my face just looks more mattified, which I expected because it's a powder. Oh, you know what other powder I could also test this out with is the RCMA one. Because I have a love-hate relationship with RCMA powder, but I feel like maybe that one would be a good one to try out. Okay, so my skin feels nice and velvety, very smooth. The foundation I'm going to be using today to test this out with, it's a sample of the YSL foundation. I'm testing this foundation out right now to see if I want to spend the money to get it. So far I'm really liking it, but so I guess I'm just going to dot this on. So far I am really liking this foundation. It like holds up really well. The coverage is amazing. I love how lightweight it feels on my skin. The only issue that I have is I get oily pretty fast around my nose area. So maybe this method will make it work. Wow, the coverage is like even amped up even more. I just zoomed you guys in just a little, but usually I would go over this side like one more time. It does not look heavy whatsoever. The coverage was actually really good. Usually I would go in with like one more light layer, but I didn't have to this time, so maybe this will work. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do like a check-in, like at the end of the video, seeing like, you know, how the foundation held up, if I got oily, or if I got oily just as much without doing the powder, you know, just like my final thoughts on it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that because I do have to go to work tonight. But either way, whether I do it or not, definitely read the description box down below for like my final thoughts on this method, and if I'll continue to do it, if I like it, how it worked for my oily skin, especially in this T-zone area, because that's where I'm mostly concerned about. But I mean, I already knew I liked the coverage of this foundation, but this makes it look so natural. Like, I know it's not natural, like it looks like my skin, but I thought for some reason it would look heavy, but it really doesn't. It really looks really nice. So that is really good. Another thing that I noticed, I'm noticing too, is I'm using a lot less foundation. And maybe because the powder gave me a little bit of coverage, I don't know why, but even yesterday when I used this foundation, I went back in this area with like another light layer. But for today, I mean, I'm liking the coverage that I'm getting. I'm really impressed with this. I'm not like super powdered where I look like very cakey or mattified. Like, it is matte. I definitely don't have like a glow or anything, but I'm okay with that because I have oily skin and I can just add my glow with a highlighter. I'm gonna just go ahead and finish up my makeup. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, so I'm going to go ahead, put some of this on. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back to give you guys my final thoughts on this method. So I finished up the rest of my face makeup, as you guys can tell, so I wanted to come back here and update you guys on this method so far, what I noticed, what I like, what I'll do differently next time, because this was my first time trying it out. So far up close, I feel like my skin looks great. I love how it looks very like smooth, very mattified, not cakey whatsoever, which I thought I would be cakey. I definitely want to try this out with like a different foundation next time, or maybe just a different powder, because this foundation color fits me perfectly, but I feel like for some reason I look like very like ashy. It doesn't look like the same color that it usually does when I'm wearing this foundation. I feel like maybe the powder underneath maybe turned me a little ashy or whatnot, or it could just be these bright lights surrounding me right now. So definitely check out the description box below or the pinned comment down below. That way you guys can see like an update on what I think about this, what my end thoughts are. Set my under eye area with powder, and then I did use my Charlotte Tilbury micro powder to like set the rest of my face. I just felt like I needed to. I felt like I just couldn't like not set my face, so that's something else maybe I would have to try again without setting my face. I'm not really sure. Again, this is like a trial and error thing that I'm doing. So I feel like it looks really good. I feel like the pores on my nose are kind of emphasized a little bit more than usual, so I don't know if that's because of the powder or because I tried contouring my nose a little bit, but I feel like around my nose my pores are a little bit more emphasized. I love how matte I am right now. Like, I love that. And then another thing is that I'm just like a little bit, I feel like my foundation looks just a little heavy around my smile lines right here. My face feels like ultra smooth. Like when I touch it, it feels super smooth. So I'm just gonna go back in with my sponge, maybe just to absorb any extra product. But so far so good, except for those few things about maybe it altered my foundation color. I feel a little heavy right here. It kind of emphasized pores on my nose. So far, I'm really liking it. I feel like I would definitely try it again, maybe with a different powder, different foundation. Let me know what you guys think about this method. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? Something that you guys want to try? Should I try this again in one of my future videos using different powder, different foundation? I wasn't sure how this was going to work out, you know, like putting liquid on top of powder, because for so long in my head I'm like, no, powder goes after liquid. So to kind of change it up, kind of feels a little weird, but I mean, if it works, it works. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a new method, technique that I tried out in today's video. I am in no way, shape, or form saying that I created this, that I was the first one to do this on YouTube, because I know I'm not, and I'm definitely not. So this is just me trying this out for myself and for my family and for my friends. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you guys did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. That way you guys don't miss out on any of my future videos. So I'll talk to you guys all in my next video. Bye!